Hi, I'm Wild Bill. It's the 6th of February, 2026, and this is a Redbeard Pirate Radio psychological evaluation blog. Wild Bill on genius. I'm a genius. Various insecure people seeking external validation. Don't laugh, I'm on that list. What's that mean anyway? I was extensively tested at age 12. In those days, there were three main IQ tests, all administered to each applicant or subject. The three scores were then indexed and a useful mean derived. The highest of the three scores for me was 210. The mean was 163. Your son is a super genius, the administering doctors told my parents. Because of that, I was pushed at speeds I could not match on my own, expected to shine in everything I attempted. No one thought they would need to expose me to a new topic more than once. No one ever went back to check on my progress. Expectation was everything. I was merely a subject, a statistical anomaly to be studied, but not understood. Papers were written, careers were made. Well, parental expectations aside, I'm here to tell you it doesn't often go according to expectation of you norms. See, the same genes that can sometimes cough up a genius can also cough up a bunch of other stuff too. Anxiety disorder, severe ADD, moderate autism, savantism, sociopathy, schizophrenia, the kind of confusion dyslexia brings, and my fond favorite, mild lactose intolerance. Oh yes, and a little sprinkling of Asperger's. See, the disconnect between child performance and parental expectation is a big one. Genius is a measure of potential, not of performance. But common folks, including psychologists, psychiatrists, and employers, keep expecting genius to do tricks. For some savants, that power is on call. Punch in the right commands and the subject clatters like an old style calculator, spits out answers. Kmart, underwear, Tuesday, just like Rain Man. Then there are the savants that can look at a picture and reproduce it freehand in high detail. That is so wow. None of that is genius. Genius isn't a measure of achievement. It's a measurement of potential. So how would I define it? Genius is the potential for a mind to come up with outside the box solutions to ease internal or external tension or stress. That talent for improvisation is the sole defining quality, the one that separates genius from savantism. And what is improvisation? Glad you asked. It's the taking of existing elements and arranging of them in new and novel ways and patterns, thinking outside the box. So, sheer knowledge isn't genius. Any savant is gifted with the talent for absorbing and cataloging knowledge. A, quote, big brain, end quote, is impressive, sure, but it's not genius because of it. Genius acts to place a person outside of society. He or she can see it, can sometimes interact with it, but the inner ecology of the genius mind is so damn attractive that a genius will seem distracted, out of touch, or head in the clouds. Even that is a convenient illusion. The real disconnect is that genius sees deeper into society's flaws and cracks than most other minds. That causes inner trauma, and unresolved inner trauma tends to magnify the feeling of alienation. So the genius tends to hide himself away inside his own mind, where the number of variables can be reduced and the answers seen more clearly. The classic example is Archimedes. So wrapped up was he in his inner world, while hiding from the horrors of alien invasion, mass murder, and the breakdown of supply chains going on in the outside world, that he rebuked a Roman soldier, looter, they meant the same thing to the Athenians, for disturbing my numbers. The legionary soldier, disinterested in the raping of an old man, there were better things he could be doing in Athens at that particular moment, demanded cash, jewels, treasure, to which the old man replied, here are the real treasures of the world, and pointed to the equations he had etched in the sandbox, where he turned his thoughts into math others could repeat. The soldier MF'd him and ran the old fart through this gladius. Here's a number for you. Well, that's genius. Not some guy who can do math in his head. The guy who hides from inevitability, knowing it's an inadequate coping strategy. But inside his head, it's warm and sunny and full of things he does understand. Not like the outside world. Now you know, and knowing is half the battle. What they don't tell you is that it's the easy half. Wild Bill for Redbeard Pirate Radio, here on the 6th of February, 2024.